I have to admit, and I probably said this before, but there are times when I am very grateful, and there are times where I step back and I look at my existence and I go, "You doing all right, Mister Mitchell? You doing okay?" And for me to even say I'm doing okay, maybe such an understatement that it's a lie. I mean, come on. It was the simplest thing. I'm just hanging out with my daughter and granddaughter yesterday. We didn't do nothing. I had the day off. My daughter had the day off. We didn't really do nothing. We just kind of like, well, we wasn't like completely lazy, but, just kind of took the day easy, went to Mill Creek Park. And then I remembered, my sister said, because reminded me that my father used to take us down there, me and her down there. And so I'm like, oh. And it was just something you just do, and took her down there and, she was really into it. You can tell granddaughter was into it because she started crying when we left both times. She wanted to throw stuff in the water, was walking her through the leaves and just simple stuff. Just get it out. Cause and another thing that I like to, try to remember is that everything is new to her. Everything is new to her. So sometimes I catch myself just having to stand there and let her do whatever she's doing because that's learning. And I think they were talking about this Wayne Gretzky thing there, or whatever they're talking about, the great ones, unsupervised play, where kids can learn how to do things on themselves, unsupervised, where they can go out and learn and create on their own. And I got to catch myself where I just got to let her do whatever she's doing. Instead, say, hey, no, don't do it that way. Do it this way. Or this is better. It could be something very simple. And you can say, instead of, putting that in there, put it over there. That'd be better. But for her, her doing it that way is what, her vibe, what she wanted to do. And sometimes, the unsupervised play is just, I got to realize not to interfere with it. Just let it go. Because she was doing something. It was like a little hole in a strap on the log that holds the barrier back or something. It was like a little hole. So she was just taking little things and putting it in a little hole. She'd go get another one and put it in there. And, and it's just, and say, hey, instead of doing it that way, do this way. No, just let her go and do that. And I think, that's so cool. That's so cool just to have those moments. Everybody don't have those moments. I take them for granted because that's just the way my life has been. I've always had things like that around me. It's just our family, the way the family goes, just been the way. That's just the way. So we hang out and we went to Wingstop and, just really simple. And went to Walmart, just nothing big, just hanging out. And then, let me tell you, and I ain't ashamed to say, they gone now. And sometimes I do feel just a tad bit guilty or put back or put off that I am in someone's house enjoying it because they're not here. To have this to myself, I need this alone time. Oh my God, I need this alone time. And I don't know what I was thinking of, but before, because I work 12 to 8 in California. So when I come here, it corresponds to 3 to 11. I didn't want to work 3 to 11 in the summertime. I'm working 3 to 11, and that's when, everything's happening. Friday night, Thursday night after work. I mean, go over to somebody's house, chill, sit on the porch, talk, blah, 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 blah. 3 to 11, I'm out of that. That ain't none of me. But 3 to 11 is what my daughter works. So it kind of corresponds. Now, I'm not greedy. I don't want, and I actually just thought about this while I was talking about this just now. I actually just thought about this as I was really thinking about it right now. I don't want to have the house to myself, whatever that means. I don't want to have the house to myself and not have to work. I'm not that greedy. It's not that kind of party. And I really, if you really want to be, I guess I don't want to be that lazy, or I don't want to be that out of it. I don't want to be that, whatever. To be here and to be able to work in the house by myself while they at work is more better, if you ask me, than if I was to work and as soon as I get off work, I have the house to myself. I almost wouldn't want that. That is almost too good. That's almost, I don't really mean that. And it's almost, I don't want, it would feel not abusive, but I would definitely abuse the situation. I would be too lazy. That's not, I like discipline. I'm not ready to retire yet. I don't think I have the discipline. Or if I was to have this place to myself, after work for like so many hours with really nothing to do, I don't got a car, and I don't really, this, I don't know. It's hard to say, but that would feel abusive. But I also want to say this too. Now, let me go back and reiterate what I was just saying before. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have the, the free, have the, the place to myself and not be working. Okay, say I work. I know I said this before because I'm being spastic and erratic and brainstormy and just streaming consciousness on purpose, because this is the feeling I can get into when I get the place to myself. No, not the place. When I get a space to myself. I don't want to say the place. When I get a space to myself. And I have been living alone for so long that it's a whole different beast when it comes to me. Living alone, some people can't even fathom what alone is. When I say alone, they don't understand what alone is, because like I said, fish don't know it wet. And like, I really probably can't fathom it either, because I really think I'm separated. The word is probably I want to use is probably separated. The word I really probably want to use is separated. I can't fathom how separated I am, Hold on. The degree of separation that I'm used to after 30 years of because I'm not alone. It's just this, but I'm not alone. Even though I'm by myself, I'm not alone. I got too much infrastructure, family and friends and acquaintances, but I do have a distance between me and the rest of the world. And I cherish that distance. I like to have that space. I'm used to having that space for like 20, 30 years now, that space. And every now and then, I invite somebody to that space and then I regret it. I'm just joking, but kind of, okay, I got to check this. I forgot what I was talking about, but I think I was going down the road to the fact that, I think I was going down the road with the fact that, it's nice hanging out with people, being by myself, having a space, and having this kind of space where I can just do this and just kind of go and go. And I'm at the point where I can just like let it go and just, be all, and record it and feel comfortable just putting it out there. I always wanted to have that. And I forget why I was going down that, but to have the space, right? Right. To have the space, right? And there's also a thing too, that you have to, that I think my daughter gets it too, that you have to, like you got granddaughter there, and precious and cute and this, all that. But you even need a break from that. You really do need a break for that. I'm sitting there watching this this almost 2-year-old child just go. I mean, there's no stop. There's no stop. Sometimes you might feel guilty even saying, how can you, don't you want her here all the time? Or, how can you just let it go? Don't you want to? No. It takes a village. It takes a village. She need to go over there for a little bit so I could be here or they. And, the mother, though, I think the nurturing or thing, whatever the mother, my daughter, she could take large amounts of it. Because it's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. That's her daughter. They got probably a whole instinctive, differently planned connection, whatever. Her grandmother too. Oh my God, they can just sit there and look. And I was just thinking, some women or mothers, whatever, can just sit and look at a baby. Baby can't do nothing. Baby can't smile. Baby can't do but burp and poop. And they don't even poop right because it's all liquid. The only thing they do is eat, burp, and pee. And they can just sit there and just look at that. I can't even call it a baby. I'll look at that thing, look at it, and just for hours and hours. I was just watching I think I saw a lady doing that at the airport. She was just like looking at it, just just all she did do, just sit there and just look at her. I'm like, okay. But and I get it. But you need a break. You need a break. And I need a break. And I don't feel guilty for saying I need a break. Granddaughter, then there's a period of time when she goes away. You may walk in and see some of her toys or something she took of yours or something that's out of place or some, whatever things where it shouldn't be or one of your things where doggone well she took and da da da. And you go, oh. It's not like I'm like all hard or anything, but you need a break. You need a break, and you should not feel guilty about needing that break. There's nothing. We got our stats for October. We got our stats for October. Should I open them while we're on camera? Okay, I got my stats for October. I'm opening them while I'm on camera. So first of all, you open it. And you look at the cut badge, and this, I don't know how I did. And then I click on this, I'll tell you what percentage I get. Let's see how good I did. God, I'm scared to death what I get. Oh! I'm right. Oh. Oh. I know it's doing it too. I bet you I know it's doing it. That's how'd I got a 79 first call resolution. I got a 79. I didn't get into the high end. I got a 79. I'm like right below the high end. But to be honest with you, I knew that wasn't the best. I knew that wasn't my best month. Let's just face it. I knew that wasn't my best month. I knew that my flow outs are down. I didn't have a lot of flow outs. At my CSAT, my average email handle time, that's what's getting me. And I know start to available, I missed one time I messed up. And then I got 100% and everything else. I was killing them. It's just the other players are stepping up. The other players are stepping up. And that's what it is. It's getting tighter and tighter. And I got a 79. I'm out of that top group. I'm right at the top group is 80 and I'm at 79. And I knew it though, but I knew I wasn't doing the best. I knew October I wasn't doing the best. There was too much going on in October. I think it was Peak Funk shows. I was flying there. I was doing that. Vegas, and I knew I wasn't, and I knew I wasn't concentrating, and I knew what I was doing. I was sitting on emails. I wasn't, just smashing through emails, getting them done. I was taking my time, providing white glove service. Really giving attention. I could have instead of just banging through it. And that cost me that 1-2% because my email time is my average email time is 6.0, 6.8. That counts for 15%. Let me see. Average email handle time counts for 20%. Oh my God. Quality assurance is 35%. My quality assurance was 100. So that's good. Start developable counts for 10%. My start developable was 95%. I missed once. Average email handle time counts for 20%. And I got 6.8. The team high was 4. And the team low was 11. And I know what I did. I know what I don't do. I know what I did. Flow outs is 10. My first call resolution. Yeah, they said something in the comments. First call, I'm not sure this could have been higher, but let's take a look and see where we lost. Because they see my score drop some for whatever reason. It might be my first call resolution. The team high was 92%. How the hell you gonna have 92% first call resolution? It's a gimmick to it. I don't give a damn. It's a gimmick to it. It's a gimmick to it. Somebody know. It's a gimmick to it. It's a gimmick. That's all there is to it. There's a gimmick to it. They know a trick or something. And that's just the bottom line. They know a trick or a technique because you don't be having no doggone no. There's somebody. No. 63%. No. And I knew, and I said, and I knew that in my mind, this wasn't my best month. And I kind of knew I wasn't going to be up in that top group. No, I didn't. I still expected to be in the top group. But I'm at 79. I'm like 1 point below the top group. And I kind of dogged last. And I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to say I dogged it, but, I didn't really, I ain't going to say I dogged it, but I definitely am aware of where I can improve. Let me just say that. And I'm definitely aware of where I could have improved, and because last month was, a few things and this and that, travel and people. And to be honest with you, I'm glad it's not given to me. I'm glad it's difficult. I'm glad it's hard. I'm glad it's not a given every time. I'm glad I'm challenged. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the challenge a lot. I enjoy the challenge. And, 79% first call resolution. And that could also be because I don't close tickets fast enough. I've just been lazy. I've been lackadaisical and lazy in certain areas. Now I know which areas I've been lackadaisical and lazy too. I just got to clean up and tighten up, and I will. I'll clean it up and tighten up. Anyhow, y'all seen that? Got that 79%. I feel inferior. That means what place am I in? At 79%. Puts me in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. 8 or 9 in the top 8 or 9. I'm in the top 10, in the top 8 or 9. Out of how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 32. Something like that. It's that dog. Somebody gonna get a 91%. I'm telling you, I ain't a 91% guy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna bust my ass. Oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm not gonna work that hard to. I don't think I'll be able to apply. I don't think I would apply the focus or work that hard to attain that top rung. Some people probably deserve it. Like the competition is getting better. People really going after it, and to get it, you have to put in the work. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to put in that work month in and month out. To be honest, to be flat out honest. It's not that I'm not capable. It's just that I maybe just don't, I just don't see myself in it. I got a gold badge instead of a cup badge. 79. 79. Like 1%. I'm like 1%, 1% off of the cup badge. 1%. And that's just like a nice little gentle smack in my face that I needed because I knew I was slacking. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing me go through this. I hope it's everything that you ever wanted to see me fail. No, I'm joking. See that? I'm not going to start sounding like how all the rap music in today's world is. It's all about the haters. All the music they talk about is how they against the haters, or they trying to keep stop the haters from hating. And, I'm going to make it no matter how many haters. There's no celebratory. I'm celebratory. I am celebratory, even though, like I said, I don't feel guilty for one quiet time away from granddaughter. I'm sitting there and she's just going, just this from here to there to talking the thing again. And then she'll just get up in your face, not in your face, but she come to you and she want to engage. And it's not that I can just say, stop it, go away and tune out. I want something in me wants to participate and help her. Because basically you can see it's curiosity. And that curiosity is exciting to me. And I want to provide things to make her, satisfy the curiosity, to engage with her, to keep her, going and keep her going, and it can be easy to say, I shut the door and just, I can't do that. That's that, the part of that's on me, part of that is me taking on, me putting that on me to participate and not just letting it go. Cause she just be going. Anyway, 79%. 1% below 80. Look at that. 1% below 80 first call resolution. Everything else is spotless. My flow outs is 0.49%. My CSAT is 100. My average email time is 6.8. The team high is 4. The team low is 11. So my start developable, I missed one time. So I got 95%. And my QA is, no. See. The game is, they stepping up the game. They stepping up the game. And I don't know if I can maintain my out of work life. I mean, I could, but I don't know if I can sustain my out of work life and maintain the high level of performance in my work life. There's just, I'm 60 years old. That's an excuse, but there's a give and take there. There's a give and take, and I'm completely aware of that give and take. Anyway,